Hi everybody, this is Dan Talks Sense, and today I'm going to be showing you a fragrance called Bondage Homes. This is by a company called Milton Lloyd, and it's a clone, and a very cheap clone, of one of the greatest fragrances ever made in my opinion, Jean Paul Gaultier La Malle. So in today's review I'm going to tell you, does it perform, does it smell close to La Malle, is it worth buying? So if you're interested in cheap clones, you like La Malle and you want a cheaper version, stay tuned and I'll be with you in a second. So welcome back. Today I'm going to be reviewing one of the cheapest fragrances I've ever reviewed. This only cost me about £4.50 off Amazon. It was one of those fragrances which is highly recommended. Thousands of people have given it 4 or 5 stars. So I've always noticed it, and about a year ago I think I took the plunge and bought it because I thought it's only £4.50. It was one of those fragrances which I put in my cupboard in the bathroom. I never really tried or smelled. This was before I started my YouTube channel. This week, a couple of days ago, it might have been yesterday actually, I was listening to one of Centralize's videos, and Barry said he'd done a fragrance haul. I've got to say, Barry, that your voice is really relaxing when I'm out cycling in the countryside. It's really good. But he mentioned Milton Lloyd. And funny enough, yesterday, one of my friends, Neil McIntyre, who's a subscriber, he messaged me on Facebook and said, have you smelt Milton Lloyd's version of Creed Aventus? He said it's really good. And I remember being at his house when he fixed my bike, and I sat next to him on the sofa and I could smell it, and it did smell really good in the top. So I thought, what I'll do is I'll root out my my Bondages Homes. This is their version of La Malle, and I will just see how close it is to the real thing. So just to give you a little bit of the presentation, I don't usually do this, but if you look at the bottle there, it's got the torso in the front, so they're replicating La Malle sort of image. It's like a deodorant bottle. Now I'm just show you the atomizer and how it releases. So look at that in the air. And in the air it isn't too bad. I mean, you get what you pay for really. It's like when you spray a can of deodorant and you get all the chemicals in the air, and sometimes you can feel them in the back of your throat. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. How does it perform? Well, I sprayed it on my arm this morning. It took about half an hour to settle down and for that alcohol to go away. If I look on the back, it says that there's 72% alcohol in this, so yeah, that's quite a bit, and it takes a while to settle down. It's settled down on my arm, and now when I smell my arm, it's not too bad, closer to the skin. In terms of projection, you're probably going to get about an hour. We can smell it around you. In the air, it's not too bad when it settles down. But I've got to say, even though it's only £4.50, I would say don't waste your time and money on buying it. I think that you could pay £12 and you can pick up a fragrance from the clothing store next, and it's called Loam. Better quality than this. Bigger bottle, I think, and it's going to smell better and perform a little bit longer. You could also buy Perfume Parlour's version, which you could pick up about 30 mils for £8. And that, although they haven't quite got that right, because for me their version was a little bit too earthy, it is a lot better quality than this, and you're paying £8 for 30 mils. So for me, I wouldn't waste your time buying this. I think it's got a job, and it might be one of those fragrances that you can spray on your clothes just after you've come out of the gym or whatever. But for me, I just think save that £4.50. You could buy a decanter of a fragrance off a fragrance group, one you've always wanted to smell, or you could put it towards buying a clone that's a little bit more expensive but better quality, or you can just save that £5 and put it towards getting a bottle of real La Malle. So for me, I enjoyed trying it today, obviously. I'm happy to try any fragrances, but for me, yeah, I wouldn't advise that you buy it. Now, if any of you have used any other Milton Lloyd fragrances and you think I should try some others, let me know in the comments below. If you tried Bondage Homes yourself and you think that it's decent, let me know in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed already, I really appreciate your support. Please subscribe, and I'll be dropping more videos like this very soon. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll speak to you all very soon.